let's take a look at what we have going on here. All right, so we have two coils of wire here, and these are connected to this power supply, and I can adjust this. In addition, right here there's this anode voltage, and I'll just turn this way down for a minute. And notice the beam goes away. We'll show you more of this in a second, but the idea is I can heat this up. So this heater voltage is connected to something in there, and we produce what's called thermionic emission. Basically, a hot piece of metal will start ejecting electrons. So that's what this does. Now I'm going to crank up this anode voltage, and that causes the beam to speed up. And so I'll turn the light down just a little bit so you can see better. Is that better?
Yeah.
So as I crank up this anode voltage, that causes the electrons to accelerate through this potential difference, and they'll pick up speed. All right. All right. And then furthermore, what we can do, let me get that right on 300. Then the last element, we can add this focus. We can change the focus of the beam. That's just to help us make sure the beam stays together, stays tight, rather than this wide diffuse beam. So you can see as I turn this up, it's quite diffuse. If I adjust the focus, there's usually some sweet spot where the beam stays together as well as possible. There's always going to be some dispersion. All right, and so now what I'd like you to do is I've got two sets of documents. Angus, maybe you could first shoot these documents here. Can you go ahead and shoot that?
The left page here?
Well, yeah, we're most important in this stuff. Let me get it out of the shadow there. Is that better?
It's the shadow of my own camera.
Yeah, there we go. That's good. We've got that. Okay, you can also get this down here too. Okay, got that. I'm getting really lazy. I don't want to type all this up. Now take a look at this page. Get these specs here. Got it. And then if you want, we can show this page too. All right, so there's the lab manual. All right, whatever. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the anode voltage here. And I'm also going to adjust the coil voltage. Inside of here, I don't know if you can see, I'm going to crank up the light so you can see this better. All right? So inside of there's some little metal wires, and those are spaced every 10 millimeters. And so I believe there's 9 of them, and then the very top is the 10th. So what I can do here is if I turn this on, right now the radius of the coil is about 10 centimeters. Notice right up here is the top does not exactly match up to the metal grid. It's a little bit off. So I'm matching up the top of the circle with the top of the grid, and that's 10 centimeters. Right now it's probably more like 8, that was 10 centimeter diameter. Now it's 8 centimeter diameter, or 4 centimeter radius circle. So what I'm going to do now is adjust the anode voltage, the accelerating voltage, and then I will also adjust the coil voltage. So what we want to do is read these numbers, and so you can see this a little better, I'm going to dim it back down. Is that looking pretty good right there?
Yeah.
All right. Whoops, did I just... Let me kick it
That's
back
my
up.
camera that keeps adjusting up a little bit. I think it'll be good.
I'm going to bring it back up, and then I'll come back. Right about there?
Yeah.
All right. So now I'm going to try and adjust the anode voltage, then readjust the coil voltage, so I still keep this. Oh my God! So I keep getting the 4 centimeter radius circular motion. Okay, so right now 300, 6.6. Let's go down here. Here's 280, and now I need to, it looks like the circle, because it's going, I used less accelerating voltage, it's going a little bit slower, so I can reduce the coil voltage. And I'm going to get him in here, sorry, you got to see. That looks about right. So I got a 6.3 with a 280. Let's keep going here. Do I need to adjust the focus a little? No, that's pretty good. Okay, so now, just doing the best I can, right about there. So I'd say 6.1 with 260. Keep going down. All right. Maybe right in there. So I'd say about 5.9 volts. My stomach's grumbling. Okay. I'd say about 5.6. That's just me. I don't know. It's hard to tell. And then down to 200 on the anode. I'm going to check the focus just in case a different focus seems to be better. It's about as good as I can get. Maybe right in there. I'd say 5.3. And then I'm going to try to get one more number. I don't know if it'll work. Right? I'm going to say 180 is 5.0. What the heck, let's do one more. Sometimes there's a bad data point, so. Okay. All right. So hopefully at least 5 of those data points are good. I'd say 4.7 at 160. And so again, just to verify, we'll show that we're still at that 4 centimeter radius. Hopefully you can still see that. I think so. 8 ticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.